Euclid's theory says that only the numbers that are relatively prime to n have multiplicative inverse mod n. So what does relatively prime mean? If x is relatively prime to n, that means there is no common factor between x and n other than 1. For example, 3 is relatively prime to 10, whereas 2 is not relatively prime to 10. For a given n, how many integers are relatively prime to n? This is measured as a totient function of n. How do we compute totient n? If n is a prime number, then totient n is n minus 1, because every number that's smaller than n is also relatively prime to n because n is prime number itself. If n equal to p times q, and p and q are prime numbers, then totient n is p minus 1 times q minus 1. You can verify this easily on your own. More generally, if n equals to p times q, and p and q are relatively prime to each other, then totient n is totient p times totient q.